obviously very disappointed in the outcome of the Memphis game. We had a lot of kids that played good football, gave us a chance to win. Too many penalties, didn't run the ball nearly well enough, too many turnovers, and really at the end of the day, the penalties really, really hurt us in that football game. So as we regroup, after giving up 27 straight points from a 13-0 lead, I think our team is excited to be back out on the practice field today and get ready to play an outstanding UCF team. Coach Frost has done a tremendous job. Offensively, they attack you in a number of different ways. Defensively, there's good up front on the defensive line as anybody you'll see, and they play extremely fast. So as we move forward, we're getting ready for quite a battle against a really good team.
Take questions for Coach Matt Rhule, please. Star 1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue, then the operator will introduce you. Again, Star 1 for questions, please.
We'll take a question from Mark Narducci with the Philadelphia Inquirer.
Good afternoon, Matt. I just wanted to double check on Austin Jones. Reports are that he's out for the year with an ACL.
Yeah, we believe so. I believe he's getting some other opinions medically, but it looks as if that hit on the kickoff return ended his season.
Matt, the other thing is you had said you didn't run the ball as well as you wanted to the other day, but you also said the other night that they weren't giving you the run. When they're not giving you the run and kind of daring you to pass, just how tough is it to run?
Yeah, it is, but at the end of the day, we have to find a way, and you kind of they did some things to take it away, but you go back and watch it. I mean, we have to find a way to run the football, and it's a really sort of startling this year. I'll give you a stat here. We are out rushing opponents in the first half. It's like 500 yards to 300 yards, something roughly, and then we're being out rushed in the second half, 600 to 300. So it's almost flipping. So we have got to find a way to run the ball in the second half and really kind of play tempo football. And so sometimes people take it away in some ways, and I thought Pete did a good job of taking what they gave him. But we have to find a way to run the football, and that's what we're looking for as we move forward.
Thank you.
Sure.
We'll now go to Donald Hunt with the Philadelphia Tribune.
Yes, Matt, how you doing? This is Don.
Hey, Don, how you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. Can you talk about Broderick Yancey, who's done extremely well for you this year, and particularly in the Memphis game?
Well, Broderick, he's a kid who played for us as a true freshman out of Bradenton, Florida, and got hurt in the middle of last year. Luckily it was early enough that we were able to redshirt him and get that year back. But he's a kid to me who's really developed. He's a tough kid. He's a really good football player. He's not afraid to mix it up and block, catch the ball across the middle. I've always challenged him to kind of be like our Hines Ward, and I feel like he's stepped up to the best of his ability and tried to be that type of all-around, all-purpose player.
Yeah, it looks like he's really helped you out on a year where, Ventel's been hurt. Obviously you lost Robbie Anderson, in terms of personnel in the passing game. It looks like a guy like him's really come in and is filled in pretty nicely. And did you expect him to have this kind of year, coming back from the injury?
We were hopeful. We always felt like he was, like I said, not just a really good player, but also a really dependable player, a guy we could count on and hang our hat on, catching the ball in areas that a lot of guys don't want to catch the ball. So we were hopeful he would work out for us, and he's had a lot of production, and he's done a nice job blocking as well. Yeah,
and he does seems to be able to go across the middle at times too, man. I mean, I noticed that, in some of the games I've covered, and that's always a good sign for a receiver.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks a lot.
All right, now, thank you.
Yep.
We will now go to Henry Clay with CBS Radio Sports Philadelphia.
Good morning, Matt. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Mr. Clay?
Give us a little scouting report on UCFS. What are you seeing on film?
Well, I think they they obviously, Coach Frost is a guy who's been a part of some great offenses at Oregon and at Nebraska, and they present a ton of problems with you in terms of they have got tremendous team speed. They run the ball. They find a way to run the ball 40 to 50 times a game. They're really well coached up front. And they've got a bunch of playmakers at receivers. Traquan Smith was the AAC Rookie of the Year last year, and he's having a great year. And then defensively, they have Pittman and some other guys inside, that are just really, really hard to defend. Tristan Hill, they are really, really good up front. So they lost to Michigan at Michigan. They lost to Maryland in overtime. So they're just a couple of plays away from being a 4 or 5 win team.